Hey you guys, it's Anunnaki here, and I'm gonna be bringing you a quick little video just to talk about the new LR Goku Vegeta, well, Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta that can drop on JP for their Tatabana banner. And I woke up kind of late today, but I mean, that doesn't really matter because this unit came out when I was asleep, middle of the day, so I might be a little bit late. But just for those few people that haven't seen it or just kind of want to hear a different perspective from someone else, and here's mine. This is the new unit. This is the way he's gonna look. His defense is, well, I guess off the bat, no orbs into him, is 9,444. His attack 16,295, and his HP, or their HP, is 15,625. It was Hydros on this Twitter. I saw that their defense is the exact same number as another LR, but I forgot which one it was, and his attack is the exact same as the super physical LR Bardock. I guess just a side note, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, right? It's just kind of what numbers they could do and how well their passive skills help you pass events. So pretty much for the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku Kaioken, and Super Saiyan God Evolution Vegeta, their leader skills are all out or joint forces, key +3 HP attack and defense plus 150%. In reality, I feel that Akatsuki or just Bandai, whatever the case is, they're just kind of BSing now. They're just making categories that really don't even need to exist in reality, right? Just because this all-out category, in other words, is kind of like full power, because when you go full power, you're going all out essentially to beat your opponent, right? So I don't know, man. We just need to raise hell, if I'm gonna be honest, just because all these new categories, like the special pose from the Super Saiyan Gotenks, the Super Saiyan 3 Fusion Gotenks, the Dokkan Fest unit that came on JP not too long ago, right? It's like, what the hell's the point of that? And then, I mean, at least the Majin category one is a little bit better, but in reality as well, it's kind of like there's not that many Majin units to use, especially if a lot of them have the same name. It's like they're just kind of wasting our time, and I don't know, whatever, right? So we'll keep continuing on. Their super attack, which is a 12 key super, is Destructo Disc and Gallic Gun, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage and lowers attack. Their 18 and 24 key super is Kamehameha and Final Flash, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes mega colossal damage and lowers attack and defense. They do have a passive skill which can only be activated 1 time, but that's when your HP is at 50% or below. When you do activate it, it'll give you pretty much it's like the Extreme Tech Broly LR. It'll give you the 24 key super, free 24 key super, while also giving you a 70% attack boost and also decreasing your defense by 50%. I mean, if it's kind of like one of those times where you're like 1 or 2 bars away from killing the enemy and you don't really have any attacks after you super, then that 50% it's not that bad. But once the active skill is activated, you never know. He might completely change, right? But his passive skill is irregular cooperation, attack and defense plus 70% right off the bat. So nothing happens. He just drops on the rotation, whatever, attack and defense boost plus 70% right there and then. He also gains an additional attack and defense plus 7% per key spear obtained. The good thing is that they didn't limit it to only like rainbow key spears or STR key spears. So it's just if you have a whole field of physical key spears, right, you'll get a 7% attack and defense boost per key spear. So if you get the entire field, I don't know how many orbs that is, but it'll be a big boost, obviously, right? And then he'll also get a 7% chance. Well, we'll just read it like how: gain a critical hit chance of 7% and key plus 2%. Why am I stuttering so much? Ki +2 and perform an additional attack up to 3 times in a turn per rainbow Ki spear obtained. So obviously the max Ki spears you could get at once is like 5, right? If you're lucky enough. So you'll get a total of 35% chance, like an additional 35% chance to crit the enemy, while also getting 10 total of extra Ki, which obviously, you know, could help you out and get that 24 Ki without a problem, right? Their link skills are Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, Tournament of Power, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. And their categories are All Out, Representatives of Universe 7, Universal Survival Saga, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Joint Forces, Full Power, and Kamehameha. So there was one or two Reddit users, I kind of forgot their names, honestly. They were saying that their link skills suck, but I mean, they really don't, if you really think about it. I was kind of looking up a little bit, and the two perfect units to use with these guys are the LR, the new LR UI Goku that drops on global, just because they have, well, you know, the same links that match up are Legendary Power, Fierce Battle, Tournament of Power, I think Over in the Flash, right? Is it Over in the Flash? Okay, so, and I think Prepare for Battle is not there, right? Yeah. So they link up everything except Prepare for Battle and Over in the Flash. And that's just Ki Spear. That's just Ki links. But all the attack links and everything like that are pretty much activated. But the best way to get Over in the Flash and Prepare for Battle is having this guy on the opposite end. So you'll have like LRUI Goku in the front, these guys in the middle, and then the Kaioken Goku. Since it's technically a different name, like this whole thing's a different name, I'm assuming you could still throw them on the same team, right? But with him, you'll be able to get Godly Power and Over in the Flash. So in reality, you'll be able to have all 8 of their link skills activated. Is it 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah, right. All 7 of their link skills activated, right? And obviously another card that's gonna be coming to JP for that Tadabana banner is our main man, Krillin, from the Universal Survival Saga arc, right? And honestly, he's pretty good. I wish they could have made him a little bit better, but I'm not gonna lie, he is still really good, just because of his passive skill. But you know, his name is Krillin. Trust in technique and experience. His leader skill is Representatives of Universe 7, categories Ki +3, HP attack and defense +120. So he is a demigod lead for reps of Universe 7. His super attack, 100 times solar flare, causes supreme damage and lowers attack with a high chance to stun the enemy. His passive skill, coordination, with 18, attack and defense +180%, and a medium chance to evade enemies' attack. So at least this part right here, he gets it off the bat. Well, I can't highlight that, but he gets this right off the bat. As soon as he's on rotation, he'll get this entire thing without a problem. And also, he'll gain a Ki +2 and an additional attack and defense +120% if there's an Android 18 attacking in the same turn. So if there's an Android 18 on the same rotation, he'll get a total of 300 attack and defense boost plus 2 Ki to help him super in case he's kind of lacking in that department, that Ki department. That it does suck that they put it on the same turn instead of in the same team, so it kind of does limit your rotation possibilities or team building possibilities, right? The good thing though, it's that it's just any Android 18. Obviously, if it doesn't have future or I forgot the other version they have, where it's kind of like, you know, Android 18 bracket, future bracket. But in reality though, you really don't have that many choices that would go well with this Krillin. I mean, Android 18 wise, the best one is the super tech one that's an orb changer and it's also a nuker. Um, but just because they are in that same, you know, representatives of Universe 7 and Universal Survival Saga categories, I don't think she's on Earthlings. Also, he'll get attacks effective against all types if targeted enemy is stunned. So if for Super Battle Road, this is really good, right? Just because is there any other units in representatives of Universe 7 that Universe 7 that stuns? I can't really think of any. Maybe for Universal Survival Saga there is, just that the Jiren and stuff like that, right? And his categories are representative of Universe 7, Universal Survival Saga, and Earthlings. What can I say? I was also looking up actually just that Super Tech 18. The only link that she shares with Krillin is Tournament of Power. Everything else is completely different. So at least Tournament of Power is going to give him like 2 key extra, 3 key. So he will be able to hit super. He will be able to super. And honestly, I mean, in reality, having that tech, the Super Tech 18, if she gets a lot of tech orbs, she'll be able to tank decently, right? Or does it just increase the attacks? I can't really remember. Give me a quick second. Yeah, so she does increase her defense by 7% per key spear, so that's not bad. I mean, as long as she gets enough orbs, she'll be decent, right? Just for anybody though who hasn't seen their super attacks, it is right here. So I'll just start it off. And this is a 12 key for the LR. This is the active skill being activated. And this is the 24 key. And that was it. I did have another video that I wanted to show you guys, kind of just showing the super attack animations next to the actual animations from the video, but for some reason it was just not working out whatsoever. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I mean, personally, I really love their animations. They're not bad whatsoever. But we kind of just have to wait and see how good they are, just because I remember when LRUI Goku first came out and I read his super attack and passive skills and everything like that. His passive skill obviously is really good, but the thing that disappointed me was just how lackluster his super attacks, his 12 key and 18 key were. And this is kind of almost the exact same thing, but obviously once he gets a few dodges and everything like that, he hits pretty hard numbers. And he's gonna be a physical unit, huh? Super physical. Oh, I didn't even pay attention until right now. But I mean, just let me know what you guys think of the new unit. Oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention, I don't have them actually kind of put up yet, but there is gonna be 2 other units that are gonna drop. They are gonna be free to play units. They are, I forgot the name of their team, but they are the 2 other female characters that fight along Ribrianne in the Tournament of Power. So they're going to be free to play. I'll try to find their information out there and I'll post it up on my Instagram. So just go follow that at ANNUNAKI_YT. So it's the same thing as my YouTube channel. For anybody who learned anything or liked the content, don't forget to hit that like button. You know, just go down there, hit that like button, leave a comment, and definitely do not leave without subbing to the channel. It does help me out a lot. But like always, guys, the pandemic's not gone. It's actually kind of getting worse, sadly, in some places in the United States, especially here in California where I live. So just don't go out with a mask don't go out with a mask. Ignore that. Do not go out without a mask. Be safe, like always. At the end of the day, no one's going to take care of you better than you're going to take care of yourself, right? So just be safe out there. Like I said, don't forget to sub, and on to the next one, guys. See ya.